Ooh. Oh, it stopped. Oh, hey. Okay.
Hi.
Hey guys. So this is Kendra Touche coming at you guys for now the fourth day. I forgot. Fourth day in a row for the Something's Gotta Give series. If you guys didn't check out my brother Aaron, he also posted a video yesterday to try to encourage you guys, excuse me. So yeah. So anyways, here with me today
Jess
is my friend
Cakes. Jess Cakes with my Chick-fil-A cup.
aka Ashley. And yeah, so me and Ashley were just talking about some things in life. And of course, as you guys already know, if you follow me on Twitter or on Facebook, you know that these videos are strictly just to inspire people and to help people through this transitional crazy time right now. So today, Ashley here wants to talk about something. So Ashley, what do you want to talk about?
Okay, Kendra.
Go ahead.
All right, I want to talk about self-success. What does success mean to you? All right, if you ever heard the Drake and Trey songs, I want to be successful. Like, what does that mean to you as an individual? Does that really mean that you need to have all the cars, all the clothes, all the girls, all the boys, whatever you need? What is success? What is that to you? Is success your job and your career? Is success the positive relationships that you have in your life? Is success waking up every morning knowing that, okay, today I have a clean slate and I'm gonna do 2,000% again today. I'm gonna try my best. What does success really mean to you?
Yeah. So I guess to start this thing going, we'll just kind of give our take on what we believe success is for our sake. So yeah, so for me, being successful really means um to me it just means having enough to give where I can be able to bless other people. And that, of course, now I'm not gonna lie, okay? Part of that is financial, all right? But that's not all there is to it. It is being able to give nuggets of wisdom to people. It's being able to lend a hand. It's being able to inspire people. It's being able to show people themselves in a whole new way that they didn't even notice before. And for me, it's also being able to live a full life. So many people are kind of wrapped up on, like she said, materialistic things. They're kind of into the cars, the houses, the money, the romances that come about. But there's so much more to life. And, God really intended for you to live a full life. And that really means just being free to be whoever it is that you are, and not feeling that you have to kind of be, I guess, dumbed down a little bit because of anything that you have or anything that you aspire to be. So yeah, and also just being able to I guess open myself up to the rest of the world and to different things in a free way, and really just experience and take all of the good things of this world that I really can. So yeah, so let's talk to Ashley about what does it mean to be successful to you.
Okay. Stupid. Okay. Thank you, Kendra. Okay, success. Oh, yeah, what was that? Sorry. Okay, success means to me, like I said before, success to me means that I can get up in the morning and I can look myself in the mirror. Or I could go to bed at night and look at myself in the mirror. Because I can be honest with who I am. I can be honest with my internal spirit. I can help those who don't know I'm helping them. I could get up in the morning and be okay to do whatever I wanted to do that day, whether it was fly to France or go, Guatemala to plant whatever for a village. Whatever it is that I want to do that day, if I want to go to Sudan and help build another orphanage. If I wanted to do that day, that's what success means to me. I could do whatever. If I wanted to lay in bed that day,
Amen.
I could do that.
I like doing that.
Because right now I can't guilt-free lay in bed, like without my guilt-free conscience coming in and saying, get up, I can't lay in bed. So it's just like me trying to be okay with my successful self. And being successful, it's not about, okay, I finally have this job, so I'm successful. You're not.
Slow your roll.
Pause. You're not happy and successful once you get a job. Once you get this car is not, it's a material. If the car blow up, you ain't got it no more.
Nope.
And a lot of people need to understand is when you have that material or that financial success, it can be taken away like that. Like for these basketball players who they're finally in the NFL, they've worked their entire lives for this. They are part of the 1% of athletes. 1% out of athletes will ever make it to a national playing level. And that is scary.
Yeah.
To a professional level of a career in athletics is scary. 1% is ridiculously scary. So for those athletes who do make it and who are dropped from their teams or who are benched, who aren't picked up for a season, that success that they need to.
That was nasty.
It was a bird. I'm trying.
That Chick-fil-A got to it.
I know.
She's successful, y'all.
I am though. I am, because it successfully rose up out of me.
I know.
But
1% of athletes.
Yeah, I know. But no, what I was about to say is that if they're dropped from their teams or something of that nature happens, then they have to understand that that's not it. The fact that you failed, you don't die after you fail. Failure doesn't equal death. Okay. It happened. You didn't make the team, or you were traded off, or you got laid off from your company, or they just picked somebody else over you. Like this, just recently I was supposed to work on set for this lady who was an accountant, and it was looking really good for a few days. It was looking really good. The lady who started the company with her was like, we're gonna hire you. Then the woman who owned the company said, let's go with somebody else. Now, I didn't take that necessarily as, oh my God, this is it. This was supposed to be that job. This was supposed to be, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I just took it as, all right, it would have been a cool experience to learn accounting in that type of environment. But, like, if they're going to choose somebody else got a job, and somebody else is going to be able for that moment to have their version of success.
True.
Even if defining what their success is, somebody else can have that. And I think it's that a small part of me is okay with that. Like, I'm just like, all right, at least somebody else can have it. At least you just didn't decide to hire anybody. Because there have been circumstances where people have decided not to hire anyone. There are times where I have been chosen over others for a job. So I know what it feels like to be chosen over other people. And I understand now what it's like to not be chosen for something. Yeah. It's not the end of the world. You will get up, you will hang up the phone, you will read that email, and you will go on with your life. Yeah. Because guess what? That second just passed.
It's just like, what do they say? Like, they always talk about how life is more about the journey that you take and not necessarily the destination. Yeah. Because once you reach there, once you reach all that you're supposed to reach, goodbye. Your life is over now. You know what I'm saying? So you really do just need to take your time and really take every opportunity in. And even in what is, I guess, deemed to be the bad times or unfortunate situations, there's always a lesson to be learned. And at the end of the day, that's really going to equip you with whatever it is that you need to get to the next, I guess, successful part of your life anyway. So, so I don't know if I have anything else to say about this. This was more of Ashley's topic. Ashley was so grateful. It's wonderful that she came today because I absolutely had nothing to talk about today. Well, I did have a little bit of something.
Well, let's go on to that subtopic.
Okay, well, we can go into that subtopic if I can remember what it was. Oh, yes, I do remember what it was.
It didn't take very long, did it? Though?
Snap right back.
Right.
Okay, so my subtopic was basically it was jealousy and judgment.
Ooh,
that's what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about, and this is mainly for those of you that, and I'm not saying that this is even you. This could be your friend that acts this way, not you. But being jealous over other people's successes, and also judging other people for what it is that they choose to do with their lives. Yesterday, Ashley, I don't even know, because you don't even get on Facebook like that, do you?
No, I don't.
Right. Well, on Twitter, you don't even get on Twitter like that.
I do be on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if you saw this
Twitter
statement, but yesterday I quoted something that I saw online that really intrigued me.
I just don't read your tweets.
I'm
joking. That's a joke. That's a joke.
I was about to be real, like
I had to stick.
I was like, dang, man.
Anyway, the jealous part.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
See how that works. But yeah, so yesterday there was a quote that I saw that said, "Labels are for jars, not for people."
Ah, yeah.
And yeah, so I kind of tweeted that in Facebook, and people, started like liking it or retweeting it or whatever. But I think that part is so true. Stop trying to put people in a box. Stop judging what you do not understand. Stop it, okay? The thing about it is that our Creator, however you decide to label Him, if you want to call Him God, if you want to call Him an ink pen, if you want to call Him the TV, Buddha, whatever, I don't care. Your Creator was creative enough to put so many different people on this here land, okay? Stop judging people. You don't know their stories. You don't know how they think. Unless you have invited yourself into a conversation where you're being open enough to accept them, then stop. And I have to say this, okay? For those of you that saw my first video, I am a Christian. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? I love the Lord. But I'm not like the typical Christian, because I'm very liberal when it comes to trying to open myself up to a lot of different things. But I've noticed this when it comes to us. We are always quick to point the finger at folks for what it is that they choose to do and how they choose to live their lives. Let that situation be between them and God. You can give your opinion, but you do not have to judge them. You do not have to make them feel horrible about, certain situations that they're going through or how they choose to live their lives. Stop it, okay? Because at the end of the day, we are really turning people away from the truth, and then they're in a situation where they don't even want to have a relationship with God at all, and it's all because of you. So stop. That was my message, because something like recently really pissed me off with some friends of mine that had to go through something like that, and it just wasn't cool at all. So that was what I wanted to say. And I think it kind of leans into the whole jealousy thing, because a lot of times what I found is that a lot of times when people, I guess, hate on certain people or have something to say about certain people, it's really because they wish that they had the courage or the wisdom or the knowledge enough to do things a different way all over again, and they wish they could be more of themselves. So I think that's where kind of the jealousy leads into judgment. And stop it.
Jealousy is just another way of calling yourself out in somebody else.
Pretty much.
Because ghetto and country are cousins. If you ever heard this phrase, ghetto and country and cousins. If you're country and you're calling somebody ghetto, you're finding something that you have inside yourself that you don't like in somebody else. It's so hard, especially for females, to just say, girl, I like your hair, and to mean it.
I know.
To say, girl, you look nice today, and mean it. And to the person that I've become, the person I've grown to be, it's becoming easier for me to be like, that girl is pretty. And for me to tell that girl, you look really pretty today, because you don't know what kind of day she's having. A lot of times girls have to put on this
demeanor.
Right, and then walk down the street and feel like, oh, I'm mad. And you're not really mad. You just want to be happy. Just walk down the street and smile and be happy. And don't. Jealousy and judgment is going to happen regardless. That's something that's natural. It's going to happen. But control your actions.
Please, people.
And your emotions.
That's the thing.
If you feel the need, if you feel the bout of jealousy coming on,
remove yourself from the situation. Go pray about it.
Say something nice about that person.
Yes,
say
please.
something nice.
And that's what it all
Say something nice about
to.
yourself. And that's when you're jealous, you also have something that's inadequate in your life. Find out what it is you don't want in your life. Because a lot of the times, it's easy to figure out if you think about it. Sit on it. Why don't you like that girl? Why don't you really like that girl? Or why don't you really like that boy? Why don't you really like your coworker? Figure that out. If you sit there and figure it out, you will figure out what is wrong with you. And then here goes another point I want to make. My last point is some people really don't like themselves. Some people say, oh, don't nobody at work like me. These people don't like me. These people are just so rude to me. These people don't speak to me. Sometimes some people are just chilling. They don't notice it. Like, I'm not going to sit there and say, like, oh, man, if these people at work don't like me, I'm not about to give them the time of day. I'm not going to be nice. And if they don't like me, da 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 and da 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 da, whatever you start spewing out these unnatural, unhealthy attributes about what you're going to do and these actions of what you're going to do at work, that nobody can like you because you done spoke that into existence.
Exactly.
You didn't say I'm a nice person. You didn't say I'm a beautiful person. You didn't say I'm a smart person. You just said everything that was wrong with you and how you were going to act when you got to work, and then these people don't like you.
Right. So bottom line, people, just don't be ugly. It's not cute on you, okay? Even when you were a baby, like your first instinct as a baby is to love, okay? So please spread the love, spread the positivity, keep each other uplifted. Once again, this is day 4. Thank you, Ashley, coming through today.
Oh, it's just underscore cakes.
Yes.
You don't have to follow me. You can.
You can follow her. You can follow her on Twitter.
I lost some followers, so I don't know.
Well, there might be some new people that want to follow you, so I'll put her information down there somewhere. Yeah, so you guys can follow her, be a friend on Facebook, whatever. Let us know what you think about this.
All right, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.